In this video I'm going to tell you literally everything there is to know about the Off backpack minigame in the finals entirely for free. Don't expect a simple skin showcase, no, I'm a professional Off player. So let me tell you that when this video is gonna be over, you will be 100% ready to reach the top rank of the Off League. Yes, this is ranked, there is an official leaderboard on Embark's website, so if you are a casual noob who prefers to play cash out or terminal attack, please go back to shooting your silly guns in your silly game mode while the actual gamers get on the real grind. And who knows, maybe someday we will get some rewards for getting some good placement in the leaderboards. So for those of you who are ready to actually improve and make it to the top, let's get started. The first thing you need to know is that you don't need to buy the backpack to be able to play it. You can play from either the shop or from the contestant customization menu, where you have to go to upper back items and select the handheld hero pack. It's actually better to play from the shop though, because your character is a bit more centered. This is my first of many optimization tips, and as you will see very soon, we are going to optimize every single aspect of the Off minigame in order to crush the competition. To be able to play, you need to first inspect the backpack. Now, the Game Boy screen is too small and you cannot see anything, just like in real life, so it's obviously not optimized, so let's fix it. Go to the options and change the keybinds for previous item and next item. Then, by using these, you can zoom in and out on any cosmetics that you want. But we can optimize our setup even more. By switching to a heavy contestant, the backpack size is increased again and we get the biggest size possible. See how big it is compared to light and medium backpacks? And that's not even the last optimization we can make. If you pick the second body type for your heavy contestant, the backpack will be facing you instead of facing downward, which is obviously better and more optimized. We are getting close to perfect Off gaming conditions. Now, if you want to zoom even more, use the Windows magnifying tool or a real magnifier for that matter. But if you actually need that to see what you are doing, you might be too old to even have the reaction time necessary to become the faker equivalent of Off. So go do stuff people your age do, like gardening or something. And to the actual gamers watching this, remember, never touch grass. Now the last optimization you can do is to wear the Off outfit. Ah yes, now we are ready to break some records. Okay, so now that we are fully optimized, we can go to the store page for the backpack. If it's not in the store anymore, you can access it from the inventory by going on the backpack and then selecting preview bundle. Now press your inspect key, and of course, because this is not a Teletubby, the character doesn't have a screen in his stomach, so turn him around so you can see the screen. To start playing the game, press one of the keys that allow you to walk left or right in the inferior game. That's the only controls for the Off minigame, so unless you are a heavy main, this should be easy enough to understand. Now, as soon as the game starts, pizzas will start falling from the sky. After the first 5 pizzas, one bomb will appear. Dodge it like a League of Legends player dodging my jungle jinx, and from now on, one bomb will fall every 10 pizzas. If you need to, you can count how many pizzas fall from the sky to know exactly when the next bomb is coming. But it doesn't really matter that much, because when you will be in the hundreds or thousands of points, you will only react to movements, so it's not that useful. If your minigame looks smudgy like this, go to your video settings and switch things around. For me, I had to change the resolution scaling method to TAAU at 100, but I have no idea what your options will be, so try and find out what works best for you. When the game starts, you have 3 hearts, and if you fail to eat a pizza or if you fail to not eat a dangerous explosive device, you will lose one. Once you fall to 0 hearts, the game is over. My training routine is 10 minutes of Tetris followed by 10 minutes of Bomberman followed by 10 minutes of Pizza Tower, as to master every aspect of the Off game. If you want even more training routine tips, you can go to my OnlyFans. One pizza gives you only a single point, so yeah, it's a pretty long way from here to the top of the leaderboard. But if you think that even the people who say that the dual blades are OP could catch pizzas and avoid bombs that move so slowly, wait until you realize that the game gets faster over time. The rate at which pizzas fall will rise until you get to 90 points, and then the speed will not change anymore. From this point onward, it's you, the pizzas and the bombs, and the idle animation of your contestants that will constantly bother you at the worst time possible. So if you wonder how long it's gonna take you to reach the same rank as this guy from the moment you start a game, it's very easy. Reaching 100 points takes 1 minute 40 seconds, and then getting additional hundreds of points takes about 40 seconds each. So for example, at the time I'm making this video, if you expect to be the #1 player, it will take you almost 17 minutes of playing non-stop. but I'm sure this will be outdated in a few hours because some of you are going to manage to keep this up for 1 hour straight. So if you do, make sure you record it and I will link it in the pinned comment. And I will keep it updated as more and more gamers push the boundaries of this game. Now let me give you a last few bonus tips free of charge before I let you go and become a champion. If you go make yourself a sandwich during a game, you will lose, but because you have no teammates, nobody will cry about it on Reddit, and this is probably the main reason why this game is better than the finals. You can catch pizzas with the side of your character, so use it to your advantage, but be careful, you can also hit bombs from the side. Your character's hitbox is very deceiving, it's actually way smaller than the model. And finally, always try to place yourself back into the middle of the screen so the distance between each side and your character is equal. But sometimes you will still have pizzas spawning on the far left and then on the far right, and you will inevitably lose some games to that. If you made it this far, you are ready to become a professional Orf player, so leave a comment with your best score. Thank you to Marshy and Kath who helped me get some ideas for this video. They are actually cracked at this minigame and you will see them very high in the leaderboard, so try and beat them. And thank you to Tricky Secretary 251 on Reddit because I stole the sandwich joke from them. Alright, good luck and see you next time!